Hey, here I am again with another of our lessons from our 90-day planning workshop. So a really big one was about resetting expectations. So once our participants went through the planning exercise, they started to realize that they had to reset their expectations around what was going to be a realistic set of goals and a realistic, set of tasks that they could achieve in a day and in the 90 days. So that's another thing I really encourage is if you go through a planning exercise where you have mapped out, okay, what's it going to take for me to actually achieve these goals in 90 days? And then you realize that it means working a ridiculous amount of hours and sacrificing everything that's near and dear to you. Well, then you start to go, well, maybe my expectations around what I want to do and what my goals should be need to be reset. Okay, and that's okay, right? Wouldn't you prefer to actually achieve some of your goals rather than working frantically and being busy all the time and never achieving any of your goals? Because if you've got too many goals and you've got too many balls in the air and you start dropping them, what happens is you don't hit the mark on any of them. You feel crap, you feel disappointed, you feel frustrated, and you think that you're a failure, but really you're not a failure at all. What happened was you had too many balls in the first place and you would set up for failure from the get-go. So if you set yourself up for success by resetting your expectations around what's realistic and feasible, by actually going through these processes like we did in the 90-day planning workshop and making sure that you can achieve these goals, you will achieve those goals, right? So let's say you decide that you want to achieve 15 big goals this year, but when you plan it out, you realize you can only do 5, 6, 8 of them, maybe even less. Well, wouldn't you prefer to do less than none? Because if you're frantically trying to achieve all 15 of them and failing miserably because one human possibly can't do that, well, then you feel like crap. But if you reset your expectation and kind of go, okay, so I can't do all of those, but I can do these and I can do them well. And I know because I've planned them out that I can actually hit them. Isn't that better? Isn't that a better place to be? Wouldn't you prefer to just reset those expectations rather than failing for a year? So I encourage you, if you go through the 90-day planning workshop, it will help you set your expectations about what's realistic so you actually hit your goals.